Elliott Randall talks about two guitar greats that have left us, Richie Havens and Domenic Troiano. Remember, if you want to support the channel, there are links in the description. You can either buy a t-shirt, make a donation on PayPal, or join our Patreon. Here's Elliott Randall. Richie Havens, the man who I always say, it's been said so many times, like he was a one-man band guy. He sounded like a band. And everyone knows that moment from Woodstock because people who didn't know him, and I didn't at the time because of my age, I remember going, what? Like, holy moly. Go ahead, sorry.
Richie is, in my mind, he was always my guru. I first met him when I was playing, we were talking about, in the Village when I was playing with the Ronettes. It was the club, Cafe Bizarre is the name of the club. As in bizarre, strange, not bizarre where you buy things. So Richie was one of the 4 acts who every night, did 4 sets, and we got to know each other. And I remember him sitting across the street from the cafe, which was the NYU Law School, smoking a funny cigarette. I'm going, hey man, I want to try some of this. Oh, okay, never did before. And so he's the first guy who got me high. But he also was an absolute force, both in terms of his music, his voice, his social conscience. I mean, everything he said, you could believe that he meant. And his guitar playing style was amazing because he just, like this, just like a choo-choo train, and he had his own tunings. So it didn't sound like anybody else. And he could go for hours. He could just go for hours. I remember playing with him back in Denver, I think it was. Yeah, Denver. And, Denver's kind of high up. And he's playing, and after an hour, and the sweat's dripping off, he has to run to the side of the stage, take a couple of whiffs from an oxygen tank, and come back out and do the next part of the set. He was just an amazing guy. Big into numerology.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Did he ever do your numerology?
He didn't do my chart, although his roadie has a number of times. But his numerology had to do with a higher numerology than astrology. He explained the power of certain numbers and things. And to this day, I still take it with me. It's very powerful stuff.
I think it was someone in numerology told me I was going to die at 87. I don't think that was astrology. I think it was numerology. Live on the air. By the way, you're going to die when you're 87. Oh, thanks.
Well, don't.
Yeah, I'll be pissed off when I'm 86. Domenic Troiano, while I was doing this, putting this special together, because I'm having to go by year, it's an arduous task. It's like, it's going to be a bit. I'm starting in 1960, I think. I haven't even decided yet. And going every video is a year. But with Domenic, so you knew him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He was playing with Bush at the time. They had just, it was right post Mandela.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, interesting character.
Sweet man, really sweet man.
We'll have more from Elliott Randall in a couple of days. Remember, he was a session guitarist for Steely Dan, Frankie Valli, Paul Anka, 2 of the Kiss members' solo albums, Gene Simmons, Peter Criss. He worked with the Village People, Richie Havens, Peter Frampton, Yoko Ono, Carly Simon, Carl Wilson, Laura Nero, Kirsty McCall, and many others. Remember, if you want to support the channel, all the links are in the description. You can make a donation at PayPal, join our Patreon, or buy a t-shirt. I'm John Beaudin. This is Rock History Music.